Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we're watching...
No! we didn't for the names.
Forgot.
Because I'm gonna put music on you.
We can do it in the next
No,
episode.
go.
Hi guys, I'm...
And I'm...
Make way for the king.
And we're watching... Ta-da! Fun.
Do you know what I'm gonna put for you?
I have no idea, honestly.
Me neither.
Do you have
sure what I'm gonna put.
some idea?
Like, for me, I'm gonna put something that's like, I'm the best ever. And for you, it's gonna be just like...
Loser.
I'm gonna find some songs.
Okay.
I have
an idea for you.
For the 8th one?
But like I didn't explore the idea. I didn't look through to see if it's gonna work. How does it sound? Is it mean? You know what I mean? I have to think about those
I don't think
things.
it can be mean.
Okay.
Because like, I'm not gonna get offended.
Yeah. See? That's what I want to see. Like I have to see if it's funny.
It's definitely not funny.
The last one was funny, if you ask me.
Maybe a bit funny. Like,
Let's see what you put
why
here.
did folk Serbian music sound like appropriate for the image?
Yeah, I don't know why it
did
worked.
it sound
Why it look
appropriate?
cool?
I don't know.
But like, don't blame me.
Don't blame me. Looked good for
Yeah.
an intro. What?
We're
How
perfectly-
fun? We're having a lot of fun editing Invincible. Honestly.
We're making a joke out of this.
I mean, is it that serious? We're watching a show.
Yeah.
Like, how serious is it really?
Yeah.
Like, might as well just like make it fun for all of us. I am so excited to watch that
Me
episode.
too. This is second to last.
Oh.
God knows what's gonna happen.
Hey.
Very excited, honestly.
Rex is gonna get out of the hospital bed and he's gonna be great and swell, and that's what I'm hoping for.
Eve
And Mark.
and Mark. I mean, nothing gonna happen, but
We need to see what's gonna happen with Eve and
Amber,
Mark
Amber.
and Amber.
are we gonna break up in this or the next episode?
I think next one. Maybe.
Next one, yeah, last
Because they were
one.
talking about like kind of talking things through and like finding ways and like I don't know. Again,
I'm not sure.
it's just because like I can't see it, but like if they can make it work for themselves, great.
No.
But just like
No.
I feel like it's so difficult.
No. Maybe if it was the right person. Maybe the person you are with at 18 is not always the right one for you, you know?
They get together in like 3 months. Even Mark, that's still the person that he was with at 18.
I know.
And they're gonna walk back herewards.
Yes. Maybe if your first girlfriend is not the...
But like your
One you-
second, definitely.
I think so.
That's how it usually
Makes
works.
sense. Exactly.
Yeah, the second love is usually not a
Like
rebound.
a rebound.
There's so many storylines to go through. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do?
I also
We
don't
have
know.
the guy. We have the guy with the parallel universes.
That's next episode,
That's
I
a
feel
thing.
like.
We have the thing with Nolan and the book and what we found out in the books
That's
about.
possibility in every episode.
Yeah, because like we have like uncovered, let's say, things that can maybe take down Viltrumites, and we have given that to Alan. I'm not gonna make this more difficult on me. I'm not putting the title card.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
For me, honestly.
We gave it to Alan, who's gonna go to the guy who's like originally Viltrumite, and then have something. We're gonna find something out. We're gonna figure things out. I wanna see how Mark's brother continues developing. Oh, Oliver?
Oliver.
Oliver.
Yeah, Oliver. Like Nolan's alien baby.
No, that's a bit of a long name.
I mean,
Nab.
Nab.
Nolan's alien baby, Nab. Kind of a cute name.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, again, there's so many things,
Any
but
of
like,
these things can happen in this one. We're just have to see which one they choose.
all the episodes have been great. Love this season.
Let's just watch it,
So
you know?
fucking good.
Why would
We
even
are
talk more
losing
about
light.
it?
I don't
Literally.
know. Are we orange
gonna
at this
be-
point? I'm sure.
It's gonna be horrible. I think so.
Well,
let's
play.
hurry it up, you know?
I'm not going anywhere. Amber.
No. Amber is not that person. Let me just tell you that.
You're like willing her to go. You have
God.
decided to place your anger on the wrong person. Grom, you are not a problem in our universe. Oh, well,
Maybe you should try asking whatever alien or mad scientist you're fighting for a photo next time.
Okay, that's just... Is that really what I look like?
If you think that's weird.
accurate.
So cute.
You okay?
Are we just avoiding the subject?
Sure.
I'm fine.
Philip Schaff's doing a signing. You said the fact that we're together is what matters, right?
I would stay in this line for however long he wants. He is my
I'm a
sunshine.
huge fan.
Animation takes a long time.
Oh, I can't imagine how much work it must be for those fight scenes.
You ever notice that sometimes whoever's speaking has their mouth off camera so you never see their lips moving?
Huh. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, or we'll cut to the back of someone's head while they're talking for the same reason. Other times we'll do a wide shot and slowly pan across it. It looks like it's animated, but it's so far away, you don't notice. Nothing's moving.
No.
I don't know, I thought Artist Alley looked cool.
It's just.
Oh,
Hey Eve, what's up?
Mark, Rex snuck out of the GDA hospital and ran off on a mission by himself.
no.
He's gone radio silent and I'm really worried he's in trouble. I'd go myself, but I'm tying up a loose end.
I mean,
You're gonna ditch me at Comic-Con, aren't you?
Rex is in trouble. But maybe I could.
No, it's okay. Go.
Rex. Rex is having a lot of PTSD. And anger, and he's just...
Don't do this. Come on, don't do this.
My boy, you are not even
Did you fully
recovered.
recovered at all?
Yeah,
Each one, even a bullet to the head couldn't kill you. And this guy, he's nothing. Just a totally ordinary.
Sure.
could you have not picked a smaller one?
They're literally.
Tentacle monster.
You take more than dirt at her, Octobus.
Your name is Octopus. I cannot take you seriously.
You hear words.
I'm sure you're very busy, and I respect that you took the time to learn my language, even if you didn't learn it very well. But I'm still gonna keep
He's such an
Fucking
idiot. No, 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 no.
Ah, his head.
Literally, no, not
His.
his.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Rex is gonna be like, didn't need your help.
Yeah.
Rex, you okay? I'm fine. Stop those idiots. I've got Davy Jones covered.
Okay.
He's pretty big. Dude, please. I need this.
Oh.
My boy, we need therapy. And then we handle other things. Where? Oh yeah, he did lose a
Yeah,
hand.
yeah, yeah.
That seems like a good power to have, but also takes a very long time to load up.
But look what he did.
Next time, open with that.
What a fucking
I
idiot.
love him.
What a fucking idiot.
Aww.
After, you know, I just thought I needed to get back on the horse. It was either that or retire and open a bar someplace hot. Wait, why not do
I was gonna say,
That's
that would be my
it doesn't
option.
seem bad at all.
Yeah, I felt the same way after my dad and I. Not sure many other people could come back from what you went through. Actually, I'm not sure anyone else could come back from what you went through.
Well, every other universe.
Also, I can't believe you can grow new teeth. I owe you, so I'll tell you what. You pick the day, and the Guardians and I will cover for you. No matter what.
He's gonna pick the worst day. He's gonna pick the worst day.
Cecil can blow it out his ass. I don't know if that's a thing you can do. Dude, trust me. We're still the best superhero team on the fucking planet.
You relax. Stupid.
Don't try and force it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Interpret your thoughts. Oh, there you go. Now we can.
If she never has to turn, she doesn't have to grow back.
Yeah, well,
This
way
is
she can
innovative
turn.
thinking to save her life.
In this way, she can train.
No more trying again. I can't fight with that thing.
Let me fix you.
I'm cursed, not broken.
Yeah,
And I
fixes.
didn't ask for your help.
He also is just learning human emotions. He just picked the wrong word.
Exactly.
You just need to forgive him that.
Okay, let's do the lineup. You got a guy who's supposed to be a genius.
I think
but
he
the
is.
best idea he could come up with was to make himself a new body with DNA he stole from a coworker. So he can
Why is that a
date
bad
a
idea?
coworker who currently does not want to date him. That same chick gets younger each time she uses her powers and doesn't seem to care she's gonna be eating strained carrots before too long. Our leader's a guy who's so old he shits dust, and his boss is a suit who sacrifices all in a second to save white America. The pyromaniac who's going through some heavy personal shit after he traded half his brain for a bullet. And finally, whatever the hell Shapesmith is.
He is speaking truth.
Yeah, I am feeling left out.
Okay, first, you're bald. And hair was Samson's whole thing. And second, if you think we're the best superhero team on the planet, that head thing is secondary to your messed up judgment.
We're not the best superhero team on the planet. We're a family.
Aww.
And like any family, we're all messed up in our own unique way. But we're unbreakable when it counts. That's what makes us the best.
No. Well, if we're a family, then mom and dad are getting it.
We're already 2 members down. You want to quit?
I thought he was
He is worse to us in this
I
state.
understand. I'm unmoored. You just saved the goddamn planet from an invasion from Mars.
It could have cost us that fight because I didn't trust Invincible. And then I almost started an interplanetary war with his one-eyed friend. I was already broken, Cecil.
Oh my god, I love the self-awareness.
You're not quitting.
God.
I cannot wait until he does something to screw things
You
up.
understand me?
And then you only have yourself to blame, Cecil.
Where are you even going?
Who is it?
Welcome back.
Aww, PTSD.
Did you really think this was over? We're just getting started.
It was a very dark episode, my god. No.
What the fuck?
No.
Ah, you're probably hoping some hero will burst in and save you.
This is a horror show.
Fucking terrifying. God, what the fucking... Oh my god. Terrifying.
It's okay. I'm here. I'm here.
It was real, William.
Literally.
It happened.
I know.
No, you don't. You don't know. No one does. I don't know what's worse. D.A. Sinclair taking me apart or those doctors putting me back together.
No, Donald, you cannot resign. Jesus, is there something in the water today? You rebuilt me, lied to me.
He cannot allow you to
We'd
resign.
be dead if we didn't.
And that crossed a line, sir.
You're you, Donald. End of story.
How
What
am I
do you
supposed
mean?
to be me?
How is
You
this one
erased my
behaving like
memories.
this?
I don't know. He just.
How is this
I
one
think
not
he
reasonable?
is
How is he
trying.
not understanding?
Was my
Whose
decision?
was it?
He's just trying
Sit.
to
I've already seen
ignore
this.
his problems. Was it his decision? I understand.
Here, full authorization.
What? How many times? What? How many times?
he's died?
Together.
I feel like
The dean will see you now.
I feel like the government should give him some, like leeway. There has to be some code as to how you can say he
Sure.
had valid reasons.
True.
Sir, I had a family emergency, but I'm back now, and I promise
I know all about your family emergency, Mr. Grayson.
Principal
I
Winslow?
was about to say, do you know
It's
this guy?
Dean Winslow now, Mark.
I chose to have my memories erased.
No one's supposed to carry that much trauma. You thought it would slow you down, stop you from doing your job right, make you hesitate. But it's your call. It's always been your call.
Do it.
I'll tell the team.
Erases and erases.
Yeah.
14 offers.
You're doing a great job, Debbie.
I feel like I'm finally back in the groove. See you tomorrow.
Paul. It's maybe
Yeah.
too early though.
I was wondering if you'd like to... have
Paul
dinner
looks
with
very
me.
sweet and cute.
Sometime. I mean, not tonight. Obviously. It was stupid. I'm stupid. We work together. I'm sorry.
How's Thursday?
Oh. Is Paul gonna die? Oh.
Oh, I missed you, Oliver.
The nanny still freaks me out.
We
Me
learned
too.
about animals.
And little Oliver here is learning them all so quickly.
She looks like a
I'm
psycho.
serious.
Yeah.
He picks up things quicker than any child I've ever worked with.
What are you teaching him?
Has he? If I had to put money on it, I'd say they'll come earlier than I did with Mark. I'm learning that everything happens earlier with Oliver.
Oh.
See you tomorrow.
Maybe next time we see her dad in the house.
Hey.
Oh, his power is activated.
Oh my God, what?
Nice to see you.
Really?
Your little brother, quite the
Because like fast
learner.
learner. If you get powers as a kid, how the fuck you do control them, you know what I mean?
I'm still a terrible boyfriend. She just knows why now. I don't know if that's better or worse.
It's better. It's always better to know the truth. Oh, he was so much fun back then. He brought me a tree once instead of flowers. He thought it was the same thing but better. I had to teach him so much about Earth. He was also gone for so much of our time together. I was lonely. A lot. When you came along, I thought that would help. It was hard having to parent by myself for weeks at a time. Is it really a relationship if you're mostly alone?
Do you ever wish you
That's horrible, for the
Awful.
love of
never
God.
met
Awful.
No.
Du would not have
Because I
you.
wouldn't have you. Or Oliver. Even if it's just the three of us now.
Oh, thank God you're here. Mark wasn't answering his phone.
Oh, he doesn't remember anything.
Oh no.
I think he does. He called him
yeah,
just
he
before.
called.
Hey, Rick.
I think you should have called, like,
I don't know.
Your best friend, you mean?
You remember?
no, like I literally meant like firefighter or something.
Oh, I was like Invincible.
Then he said he can't get Mark.
Ah.
Maybe you could come off that ledge.
You
Tell
can
us what's
understand each other.
What's wrong? What's wrong is D.A. Sinclair took me apart and the government put me back together again, but they left things out.
wrong. I know how you're feeling.
No, you don't. How could you?
Then the GDA rebuilt me just like they rebuilt you.
So we both should have died.
I did. I've died 39 times. So far. I think I'm about 98% machine.
How? How can you live with that?
I couldn't. I had them erase my memory. That was a mistake. The two of you are helping me to see that now.
How?
Each time I died, each time I was put back together, it was because I helped make this world a little better. You did the same when you fought back against Sinclair, when you saved Invincible and William's lives. We're not our bodies. We're the decisions we make, the lives we change, the people we love, or who love us. I don't need to forget that, and neither do you.
Thank you.
Phones off, earpiece out. Nothing under my clothes.
Okay.
It's just
Now when the Viltrumites are
I
coming.
have serious ethical concerns with this.
No, it's fine. I talked to the Guardians and they said they'd cover for me.
The Guardians that
And I
we...
had a deal with Cecil to guarantee me 2 nights a week off going forward.
Oh,
I wasn't happy
okay.
about it, but he needs me, so, tough shit.
Okay, so what earth-shattering danger is about to come? Oh,
This is so good.
I feel like I would not want that.
Really?
I would like swinging like this.
I feel like I would want this.
I'll be like, I'm gonna close my eyes and you tell me when we arrive. Also, it's cold. I feel like I would like this part.
I feel like this is so good.
Oh my god.
This is such a perk with dating a
I was gonna
superhero.
say, entering a normal relationship after this, what do you
Would
do?
be so boring.
What do you do? What do you mean we cannot fly away to like Paris right now?
Easy. You sit on my back and I can hold the suitcase in each hand.
Oh.
Spring break in Hawaii. Huh? How do we afford the hotel?
Do you not get paid?
The best camping in Hawaii.
Does he not get paid?
Literally.
There's some problems even being a superhero doesn't solve.
I should ask Cecil for a salary. Should I ask Cecil for
What? You don't have a salary?
I'd really be working for him.
He doesn't have a salary? He's on call like 24/7. Part-time
But-
job.
Student union. I made friends with a few people there. Mark Grayson. Invincible. Come with me now. Or this woman dies.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you fucking Viltrumite? Didn't I tell you? Fucking...
Did you hear me? Mark?
Whoa, hey.
No, if she dies, there's no going back from that.
My name is Anissa, and I'm an agent of the Viltrum Empire. Somewhere we can speak alone.
Maybe she's nice.
If you leave without hurting her or anyone else, I'll meet you above us in the sky.
Otherwise, I will return here and everyone dies. Beginning with her.
Calm down.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? This is even worse. This is horrible.
I have to go.
No words, honestly.
I don't know who this is worse for.
Are you there?
Get up! We got no time for this. What? Is Cecil not there?
I feel like maybe she seems kind of
Let's see.
not like reasonable, but like let's say more than most.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
I said I only wished to speak.
See, like she
That
feel.
hasn't been my experience.
I feel like she's normal, normal-ish.
How little you know of your own people.
They're not my people. What do you want?
Let's see.
We've studied this planet.
Good for you.
Human civilization has less than an 18% chance of surviving the next 2 centuries without the loss of billions of lives.
Is that a threat?
That is the truth. The powerful of this world destroy their own home, strip resources for themselves. Large areas of this planet will soon be uninhabitable due to human greed.
Oh, true.
True.
Yet here you are, hands and fists worried about stopping me instead of stopping them.
It's complicated.
No, it isn't. We have the technology to repair their climate, feed their hungry, punish their criminals. We will save more of their lives in a single year than you could in 100. You are failing this planet and its people. Do you not see that?
At least I don't kill.
Yet you let thousands die every day you resist Viltrumite rule.
Yeah, the rule.
Or do those human lives not matter to you?
Based on bone and muscle density scans, the simulations give Mark a less than 18% chance of surviving a combat encounter.
Well, isn't that poetic?
Literally.
Satellites are picking up a behemoth-class kaiju.
What is that?
Kaiju.
What is that?
Fast on a passenger.
Kaiju, change.
Shit.
Viltrumites do not kill for pleasure, even if they sometimes take pleasure in killing. Dead humans do not benefit us in any way.
Look, there's a ship in danger. I need to go help. If you mean everything you're saying, you won't try to stop me.
I will accompany you.
What is happening in this show?
I never know. I really never know. So is she gonna help us?
save
Yeah,
you?
I think so. I guess to prove.
Yeah. She doesn't want people.
But
that-
like a nice sentiment. You can help climate change and you can help the poor and whatever.
But they have to
You
live under
want
the-
to literally rule over them as cattle, kind of. Like we'll just give you a dictator. I don't even think Mark has an 18% of chance.
like 1?
She's gonna go through.
0.1?
That's one way to do it.
Thanks.
I kinda like her. Oh.
All these humans would have died if I was not here. Viltrumite occupation would make events like this a thing of the past. Be the Viltrumite you're supposed to be.
You're gonna make new types of horror happen.
Father's son.
No. Maybe humanity's not perfect. And maybe we mess things up a lot. But we need to make our own decisions. Even if they're sometimes wrong.
I think you should go now. Careful, Mark. She's a lot stronger than you.
We're gonna be fine.
I mean, he's not gonna kill her. She's not gonna kill himself.
Remember that we started with reason.
Oh my god.
Oh. Interesting. Ah! God, we can't even put a stretch on her.
You dare interrupt your education?
I was never a good student.
The Guardians are on their way, but their ETAs.
Don't let not.
They are gonna die.
Let them not come.
What else? One carrier group with a boomer and 20 fighters, 3 orbital gravity weapons, 2 long-range Q bombers, but she moves too fast, quicker than Nolan even. They could be
Yeah, but well, it seems that like she moves too quicker than Nolan.
One goddamn Viltrumite all by her lonesome and we're fucking useless.
Yeah.
Sir, there's another option.
You? What? Another option? What does he mean by this?
You have a mission assigned to you by your true people. You will complete.
What the fuck do you mean true people?
I was,
born here. What the fuck do you mean?
Raised here, and like only half of me is Viltrumite.
He's not gonna
He's
say
not
it.
gonna say it.
No.
Is she maybe
she's
testing him for the guy? Maybe she's also the one that gave up, that like rebelled against, and so she's testing his resolve on not turning out like his father.
It doesn't seem that way.
No, but let's see.
Stop it! Who's gonna come? What is the other option?
That's what I mean. So she has to not want to actually kill Mark because we cannot save him then.
This is your last chance to show me you can.
Who's coming?
Just say the goddamn words, Mark.
It's a test.
Do it.
It's a test.
Either you need me, or you don't.
You passed the test.
Make up your mind.
She's just left. Why? Oh no, she's here. Anissa.
Anissa. Hello, Anissa.
Killing is not my task. But soon, another will come. I pray you come to your senses before then.
Anissa, this is interesting.
Sir, she's leaving the atmosphere, picking up speed and heading towards deep
I feel like we can work with
Thank
Anissa.
fucking God. You really rolled the dice on that one, Mark. All over a few words. It's more than just words. But those nights off you wanted, I'm afraid that's a thing of the past.
Start paying me! No, this is horrifying.
This is horrible.
This is horrifying. No.
This is horrible.
I don't know what to do with this, honestly.
Could you do it again?
Yes, of
She's
course.
gonna be so petrified.
Her hand was like, it's like iron on my neck. Like she could have pulled me apart in a second. I couldn't move. I don't know how this works, Mark.
What do you mean?
I'm just not made like you.
Amber.
No, stop. This isn't about being brave or strong. I know I'm those things. This is different. I have no agency, Mark. Who am I to be upset or sad or feel anything when you're literally saving the world, when you disappear for months at a time, when I'm alone again instead of being with my boyfriend? I don't want to be that person. I hate that person, but my life matters too. Maybe it's small, maybe it's not earth-shattering, but it matters. Worse than that, it's a weapon someone can use against you like that woman did.
My mom was always worried about my dad, and he'd always tell her everything was going to be fine. But he was lying. Every time. And he knew it. I can't do that. I can't say those words.
This isn't going to change, is it? I can't live in your world. I want to. I really tried, but I can't. So how does this work, Mark?
I don't know.
Maybe that's an answer.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
This is so fucking sad.
No words.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, Mark.
You cannot
When
be.
are you coming home?
This cannot be happening.
No words.
Oh!
But. Oh, that's the next episode.
This is not the next episode, this is the next
not,
credit scene.
okay.
I was like, what do you mean pause? The fuck am I gonna pause for?
The boy refuses both reason and heritage.
You mean you failed to convince him?
General,
Girl, you don't like him either, I feel that.
just like his father.
I feel like you could be on our side. I feel it.
Alan.
Ellen! 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 Okay.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, but like you need to get to.
No,
But you should
never
be
holds
stronger.
too high. Oh my god,
Last time that hurt a lot more.
No, honestly, just keep running. Just keep fucking running, I feel like. Alan!
Guess your research is out of date.
You are coming with us. Our prison scientists will cut you open until we find the source of your strength.
Good luck with that.
Are they gonna capture her somehow?
I would love that. Bring her with you. Wouldn't that be fun?
He's making.
I mean, of
he's
course he
pretending.
was like, what do you think? This like knocked him out?
No, what did it?
Oh, you want inside?
You want inside?
Oh, he's
he
like,
feels
I'm just
like
gonna...
yeah, I'm strong enough.
Oh, you might get overconfident now here, my boy.
Okay. Yeah, stop that one.
I thought you were stronger.
I thought you were stronger. I mean, that's what Alan's gonna say.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna say.
I'm not putting it, don't even try it.
That's what...
Nope.
He's gonna say.
Alan, say his name.
God, I cannot. Like, I will never... it's like I am never ready, let's say, for how many...
Things happen.
Things happen. You know what I mean? Like... we should give up forever of the intros of this show.
No, but the thing is...
Of pretending like we can guess what's gonna happen in this episode.
Yeah. But like, they do so many... They put so many scenes, so many good scenes about just people like talking through their emotions. And I love that. And then like in the middle of that, just like... something shows up and I'm like, oh my god, we have this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was just like enjoying this conversation.
Yeah.
And then they give you this. And I'm like, how are you? How? And then that ends. And you're like, okay, let's breathe. And then this fucking guy calls. And like wants to kill his mother. And the baby. I can't relax.
But in this episode, we did have many like very human, emotional
Loved it so much.
things. No words with how much I sympathize with Amber.
God.
Like, no words.
No. I mean, we talked about this the entire season, about like how difficult it is to like keep this relationship and how difficult it is from her side. And it's exactly what she said in this episode. Like, how can she like say anything about her life or her problems when he is out there saving the world? But like, her life is still important.
And she said it, and I'm glad
Me
that she
too.
knows it. I'm glad that she realizes it.
I don't
It's
want her to feel guilty about this.
No, because I love that she said, no matter how small my life is and how insignificant in comparison to the bigger picture, it still matters. Like,
Yes.
to her, it still matters. And it should matter to him as well.
Yeah, and it does.
And it's so, like, it's so sad and exhausting, you know, to feel the way that she feels every day. But like it's so tragic, like their love story, it's so tragic. Like, it would be much easier if just they did the work, you know.
Yeah, but like these are two people that really love each other
But,
and
like,
that
they
can
don't
really
have chance.
function, and yet because of their circumstances there's simply nothing that they can do. Like, if you were just a regular kid, they would have been great. They would have been so fucking happy together.
At least they would have a chance.
Yeah.
So like they would have a chance to explore, to see if there is a future here. They don't have a chance.
Yeah.
No matter what something always happens.
Yeah.
And in this episode, like, it was even worse than in any other, because in any other it was just the problem of the time they don't have to spend with each other.
Yeah.
Like, she was lonely, she was always alone, and we found out also that that's how Debbie felt as well, you know.
Yeah, and it never really got better.
And
like,
exactly,
it never really worked.
Exactly. But like in this episode, she was put in danger.
Yeah.
Amber was put in danger and she was terrified, and like could she feel like that with somebody else? Could she come to similar situations with somebody else? Like the chances are small, you know, they exist, but they're small. But with Mark, it's always gonna be like that.
Like they can
like
just
there
go
is always,
outside and something.
There is always that possibility that somebody could use her or try to use her against Mark.
Yeah.
And like he even realized that and said like that like his father has 100% been in the similar situation, and he has always lied.
Yeah.
He has always lied and said that like it's all gonna be alright and everything's gonna be alright, and they're all
to like
sick.
not lose that person.
Exactly.
But that's like such
that's
a selfish
not,
nature.
That's not fair. That's not right. You put the person you love in danger, and like the entire time I was waiting and wanted for Mark to let her go. Honestly.
No, because
no matter
like, you
how
enter
painful
the
it's
room
gonna
and
be.
like she is shivering there, and like again, it's not your fault.
Like,
but, like, because of you there, someone showed up and she could have gotten hurt. Like that, I thought like that's it now. You know, like you cannot.
Yeah, me too.
You cannot
like
continue
when
this
Mark,
because I know you love her.
But like when Mark came into the room, I was like, say something, let her go.
Yeah.
I was literally saying let her go, and then she started speaking, and like I am so happy that she realized those things that she said, that she spoke them out loud because she feels that. They can't pretend like that's not a big thing.
This is one of those tragic situations where like simply love is not enough.
Yeah.
Like it cannot sustain you through this. And it's so sad because no one is at fault.
Yeah.
Like they both deserve nothing but happiness in their lives. But like it's just simply it's impossible. It really like it cannot. You can't do anything. And that's it. And there's like it's so helpless. You cannot fix it. There's no amount of talking. You cannot do anything about it. And he tried, like in this episode, he was like, okay, I'm gonna have 2 days off, I'm gonna try this. But like
he really wanted to choose her.
Yeah.
He really gave his best, but like with the situation that like are happening every single day, that's not possibility.
Again, and it's so sad for him to not be able to have just like
a normal life, but like
that's
he's a superhero.
Yeah.
He can't have that.
Yeah, and it's
like,
so sad.
It's
like
not
he did
fair
not choose
to the
this.
other. It's not fair to the other person.
No.
To feel that way every single day.
It made me so fucking sad. I mean, I love that scene so much. I'm so happy with everything that was said and how it was done, but it was so fucking sad.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like it was so sad, honestly.
Another scene that like I really did not expect, and I really appreciate them for giving it to us, because like it was all side characters, let's say, you know, like, but it was still such an important moment.
And I know, I read that like that story, potentially, if I read correctly in the comments, that story is not in the comics at all.
Donald's?
Yeah. Like
what a great addition.
It just put here. And
what a great
I
thing
really
to
think
add.
that, like, yeah, I completely agree. I really think that like it brings so much, again, humanity. It brings humanity.
Because like it's very interesting that like they can like, let's say, bring you back in a way to life, that like you can be brought back, but like the way that they structured that storyline was not about that, but it was just about how traumatic it must be to live that and live through that constantly. And you have Donald, and at the same time you have the boy
Eric is the other.
Eric is the friend, Mark's friend's boyfriend.
Is Eric?
No, I think Mark's friend is Eric.
Okay, that's
we all know what guy we're talking about. He is so fucking traumatized. Like his whole like he's been put in a kind of different body, and he just remembers all that. And like again, I don't even know where he started dealing with that. I really like he's going to therapy, but like it's like it takes so much to be able to work through that. And so like to have someone like Donald who can go there and who can understand and relate, and sometimes that's like just like all you need to know that someone else feels that, and that helped Donald and it helped him.
Yeah, such a perfect human story. I just want to say that like are we going with different circumstances of like having a male body, robotic body? Yes, but like it's just PTSD. It can come from any kind of sources and like places and like whatever traumatic happened to you in your life, you can feel exactly the way as Eric's boyfriend does, or like Donald, you know. And like I just loved how it was done, that like seeing him made Donald realize things, you know, and that influenced him, and at the end he influenced Eric's boyfriend that we don't know the name of, you know.
That one. No, I love what he said, because like he at some point chose to continuously like die
30-something times
for this planet, and like he always chose to forget because he couldn't work through this. Like I guess at every point this exact thing happened, he just wanted to forget because he thought it was going to be easier on him, while it just, because he was in this rough patch, he just wanted it to be over with, when he just really needed to work through it and to accept it, and to realize that he chose to give his body to save so many people, and like who he is and what he is made of is not like
what
his physical form, you know. It's not about his body. Like he is made up of all the people that he loves and all the people that love him, and what is important to him, which is saving people. That's who you are. Your principles, your humanity is what makes you, and the body is just like where you come in.
Agree.
And like it doesn't really matter. You can be a fucking robot tomorrow. Like we have a character that's a robot, and that it is not, it's not what makes him who he is. And so like when it just like when that fact clicked,
but like I think it clicked because like he saw another person who was going through the same thing and who also died because protecting or whatever, you know. And like it's completely, maybe it's easier to realize some things when you see somebody else fight through that as well, you know,
because like you want to, it's sometimes easier to see the help that the other person needs and to offer that help than to like actually see that is also what you need.
Exactly.
And so like when he realized that, and it clicked for both of them, it was such a beautiful scene. I was so happy that they like, again, that they pay so much attention to those scenes, because all of these characters are secondary characters, you know, and they give them such a rich storyline that just involves like their mental state. And I like, again, I always really appreciated when they choose to concentrate on such stories, such human stories. And so it was one of my favorite scenes of this episode.
Absolutely.
It was so good.
Like so many things happened in this episode, and
but
those two scenes were the ones that like were most emotional to me, and the ones that like I could have connected the most. And I are the reason why I really love this show, honestly. Like
they just balance
the things
so
that like
well.
I'm gonna remember the most from this season are those things. And we had so much of them through Mark, Eve, Donald, every single character, like Debbie. Like we had so many of those very emotional human stories that like you can connect to. And
like I love when every plot point happens in service of the characters. And the characters don't exist in service of the plot. You know, like even with the thing with the Rex, like that was a horrifying scene, everything that happened, and like we are now talking about how he is handling it as well. And how he really like facing death has made him kind of very sweet. Like now he realizes why he is doing what he is doing. He just like, he needs to get it out of himself. But like he seems to actually be doing okay. You know, it's not like he's, let's say in a way, losing his mind. He's just like, he knows why he is right now going and fighting this creature, but he can also, you know, stop and thank Mark and talk to him about how he is also feeling, and like realize how difficult it was for him to like come back from also a thing that happened with his dad. All of those little small things that happen in this episode are just like the exact reason why I think Invincible is so great.
I completely agree.
Like they really thrive on that.
Love the show,
And like again, plot purpose, I
are
really,
insane. If you ask
me. So fucking good. I'm so like Viltrumites are
too interesting. Honestly,
I cannot wait for next season, because like even this girl, what is her name? Something on A. I find her so interesting. Just like her approach. Like she didn't say it; they just written it like in the subtitles. Like I find her so interesting. I love that we are seeing Viltrumites as in more how do I say it? Because like what we've known from Viltrumite so far, it's like it kind of, you can paint them as just like clear-cut villains. Oh, they want to rule the universe, whatever. When you now see them, it seems like kind of more human-like if you took humans and maybe in the future when they become, let's say, more colder and more like soldier-like. I don't know. All Viltrumites move more like soldiers.
Yeah, but like again, we say many times that they have been trained and they have been taught and they have been.
This is what they evolved to.
Exactly. This is something that there is. This is something that. This is the only thing that they know.
And the way that they function is like she's telling him, like, so many of the people on this planet are gonna die because there's like billionaires here who don't really care about sustaining the planet, and they're gonna ruin it in like 200 years. Billions are gonna die. Why the fuck are you doing that? And so like they have a solution for that in their mind. That is just at this point how they function within themselves. They're like, we're gonna help in a specific way that like maybe to us is...
Yeah, but like I just want to say how that was so interesting to me, because that is actually the thing that they have been taught and how they see the universe. It's not like just we're the strongest species alive and we're gonna rule every single planet and we can do and show our power in the way that we want to, you know? So like they've been taught reasonably, like you know, like at the end of a day we're doing good, you know, which is very interesting in my opinion. Like you see a bit their perspective, which we didn't see before.
It's like they're like, it's kind of like helping, but like they have violent ways also of doing things. First, it's a bit of a base, like
people are not free. People are not gonna be free, you know.
No, like it's very like kind of like, seems like a dictatorship.
Complete.
And it seems like they also function by the survival of the fittest in some ways, you know, like if you're weak, you're not gonna survive.
But it's very interesting because they don't kill their own.
Yeah. I'm so fascinated by them.
That's a story that like I feel like we got the bit, but like I want
like we
more.
saw one that rebelled as well, and we have Nolan, and now we met this one, and like and the commander that like we saw him with Nolan. They're introducing something we're gonna watch like in season 3.
I mean, in season 3, I think that's more for the next seasons, every single season.
I agree.
But like again, they gave us a lot, if you ask me, but like not enough. Like I always want like more.
I'm so intrigued.
I mean, that's by far my favorite like villains, like my favorite story that we are following. Through the whole show.
And again, it's gonna be a thing of like, it's a similar, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be a similar thing to like, they're as evil as people can be as well. Like there's a lot of similarities with Viltrumites and humans. It's just like there's a difference of upbringing and a difference of like how they view situations. You know, like I just think that's gonna be such an interesting storyline. I'm so looking forward to that.
Me too. But like again, now Alan got into the ship. I'm very interested to see what he's gonna do.
I just hope he survives, my boy.
Like, is Nolan there on the ship? Because the guy is here, so technically, potentially, Nolan could be there.
Maybe. I just always thought they took him to the planet, but like maybe they took him.
Maybe he's on the ship because like I think that's happening right now. With at the end of the last episode, he was in the room somewhere, and this one was maybe potentially
or this one just like now went from the planet to here. I don't know.
Yeah, but this way maybe he could.
That would be so interesting if Nolan's here. Maybe he gets him out.
Gets him out. Yeah, that would be very interesting.
Because we need Alan to take the fucking books to. But like, wouldn't the Greek god know that information? He was a Viltrumite. But like maybe he wouldn't, because like Nolan, the reason I guess why Nolan knows what can kill them is because he saw it. And so he knows what can kill him, and this guy maybe did not like go on those types of missions to know that. So he does not know. Not like they have a book of like, oh, this is dangerous to us.
Interesting, very interesting. Honestly.
I cannot wait for. I'm so sad that we're already finishing this season.
It was like this.
So it flew by so fucking fast. Like I didn't even feel it.
I really enjoyed every single part of it. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next episode.
We have I can't even talk about it.
Me neither.
Maybe look, child, Oliver. Maybe this is the time to get powers.
Interesting.
Maybe facing danger is just gonna unlock this in you, and I'm just like imagining from like boys, just like beams from his eyes, just like killing that guy or something like that.
But purple.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. He is purple with the beam.
Sure.
That's what I'm imagining. Maybe that would be helpful to us. Because like they did say, like they're foreshadowing things with the boy. They're like, he evolves quicker. So we don't even know what can happen.
They are. Interesting.
I'm so excited.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
See you soon.
We'll see you very soon. Bye.